Hello everyone! I hope you are all having a blessed Friday. This is today's fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Federal unemployment benefits may be extended very soon. Please make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn the winner of this week's Walmart gift card giveaway. In a monthly town hall hosted by Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she spoke to her colleagues about a new bill that she is proposing to extend federal unemployment benefits through 2022. And in her comments, the Congresswoman articulated her frustration with Congress, stating, "I've been very disappointed on both sides of the aisle that we've just simply allowed crisis unemployment assistance to completely lapse when we are clearly not fully recovered from the consequences of the crisis." President Biden has not thrown his public support behind the measure, opting to take a wait-and-see approach. However, this week, an increasing number of lawmakers are beginning to publicly break with the president. Freshman Congresswoman Cori Bush tweeted yesterday, "Cutting off unemployment benefits has been proven to do nothing to get people back to work in this crisis. We need to bring back federal crisis unemployment benefits. I am proud to co-sponsor this bill." However, without the high-level party support, the faith of the bill that could help more than 30 million unemployed Americans and families is on shaky ground. During the event, Representative Ocasio-Cortez said that while she was committed to proposing and fighting for the bill, she was not entirely sure that the prospects of it. She stated, "We will work it. We will try, but I simply just could not allow us to let this happen without us at least trying." On September 16th, a group of 13 members of the House Progressive Caucus sent a letter to Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, arguing that the reconciliation package should include funds to improve state and federal unemployment systems. The group strongly believes that this measure should be included because after federal crisis-related unemployment programs ended, our nation is now left with a system that denies life-saving resources to over 2/3 of our unemployed neighbors, and that covers less than half of lost wages. And in some cases, 9 out of every 10 jobless workers have no unemployment benefits at all.
Good afternoon. I want to start by thanking the House committees for working hard this week to advance critical components of the economic plan that I've put before the Congress. I know we still have a long way to go, but I'm confident the Congress will deliver to my desk both the bipartisan physical infrastructure plan and the Build Back Better plan that I have proposed. And I've said many times before, I believe we're at an inflection point in this country. One of those moments where the decisions we're about to make can literally change the trajectory of our nation for years and possibly decades to come. Each inflection point in this nation's history represents a fundamental choice. I believe that America at this moment is facing such a choice. And the choice is this: are we going to continue with an economy where the overwhelming share of the benefits go to big corporations and the very wealthy? Or are we going to take this moment right now to set this country on a new path? One that invests in this nation, creates real sustained economic growth, and that benefits everyone, including working people and middle-class folks. That's something we haven't realized in this country for decades. The data is absolutely clear. Over the past 40 years, the wealthy have gotten wealthier, and too many corporations have lost their sense of responsibility to their workers, their communities, and the country. Just look at the facts. CEOs used to make about 20 times the average worker in the company that they ran. Today, they make more than 350 times what the average worker in their corporation makes. Since the pandemic began, billionaires have seen their wealth go up by $1.8 trillion. That is, everyone was a billionaire before the pandemic began. The total accumulated wealth beyond the billions they already had has gone up by $1.8 trillion. Simply not fair. And how is it possible?
President Biden had urged Congress to include funding to combat the enormous disparities in unemployment insurance benefits. Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senator Chuck Schumer have yet to respond to that letter. When federal crisis-related unemployment programs ended on September 6, nearly 9.5 million U.S. workers had claimed benefits the weeks before. The expiration of these programs impacted those who claimed the benefits and approximately 26 million families and households who also rely on the income, many of whom are children. Many believe that the benefits were cut too soon and believed it could hinder the economic recovery, as millions of U.S. households see their incomes plummet. These programs served their purpose throughout the crisis. The U.S. Census Bureau has released new data showing that the programs prevented 5.5 million individuals from falling into poverty. When adding the impacts of the 2 stimulus checks sent out in 2020, this number is boosted to nearly 12 million. So right now, let's look at what's happening in at least 10 U.S. states. This group includes the state of California, which has started sending out Golden State stimulus checks for either $500 or $600. Recipient households must earn between $30,000 to $75,000 to receive the checks, and households with children can receive an extra $500. In the state of Michigan, they've sent out payments of up to $3,000 to teachers who worked in the school year this year, while other teachers and support staff received $500. And in 2 other states, Tennessee and Georgia, full-time teachers and administrators are receiving $1,000, with $500 going to part-time teachers. In the state of Missouri, they steered extra funds to state correction officers, raising their salaries in July by around $250 each pay period. The state of Vermont will cover the relocation costs for frontline workers, including nurses and janitors, with reimbursement grants. While in New Mexico, $5 million is being parceled out to residents who, for whatever reason, were not eligible for the 3 stimulus checks from the federal government. A more generous child tax credit was authorized earlier this year by President Biden and Congress to help give families additional financial relief in the wake of this crisis. It has provided millions of families with direct monthly payments of up to $300 per child that started back in July of this year. But the more generous child tax credit, representing total sums of up to $3,600 per child, is only in place for this year. But House Democrats unveiled their proposal last week to keep the expanded credit in place through the year 2025. But in a recent interview, Senator Joe Manchin said he would prefer the terms of the credit include some kind of work requirement in order for parents to receive it. So everyone, what are your thoughts on this? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here tonight. I greatly and truly appreciate that. The winner of this week's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway is Kim Dean. Congratulations, Kim. And please make sure to respond to my comment to receive your gift card. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed weekend.